I've had to get the mic working this time around. Last stream I was completely silent. It was mainly, even though I was talking during the last stream, didn't realize my mic wasn't on until after I finished. When I checked the party. Oh, I made a rookie error. But it's alright. You can hear me now. I've got the mic working. So, welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. There are a couple of things which I might as well explain before anything else, and I'm just checking to see what I have done. Oh, okay, so I know what I need to do here. So, right, so I might as well bring up a couple of bad news here, and it's simple as this. I cannot show the entire game on stream. Unfortunately, that's how it is, and I can only show up until the 23rd of December. So it can only show up to Christmas, essentially. Once we get to the 23rd, I will end the series there, play the rest of the game off stream, and I'll make a review, like a little mini review stream or review video after I beat the game, about how I feel about Persona 5 Royal comparing to the original Persona, the original Persona 5. I think that's the only thing that seems fair for the game. And I might as well hit log here, just make sure I don't skip dialogue. The other thing I might as well bring up here, my next playthrough I was planning on doing after this was Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I can tell you that if I was going to stream that, I could stream 17 out of the 18 chapters. I won't be able to show anything after the boss fight on chapter 17. Because, again, it's block cutscene on PS4, just like it's gonna be with Persona 5 Royal once we hit Christmas Eve, which is why I'm stopping at December 23rd. So if I was gonna do a playthrough of that, unfortunately, because chapter 18, and I have played the game on my own, I have beaten the game at this point, because chapter 18 is such a great chapter for me, it doesn't seem right for me to do a Let's Play do a series on FF7 Remake, without, showing that last chapter. So, the only thing I could do about that is going to be similar to how I'm going to end this, which is going to do a review section or a review stream for FF7 Remake. I might do that around with Persona 5 Royal, kind of put the RPGs together and like give my own personal viewpoints, my high points and low points of those games, and then move on to Resident Evil 3, and I'm hoping Resident Evil 3 Remake doesn't have the black scene stuff. From what I've seen so far, doesn't look like it, but I'm not confident. I'm just fingers crossed that that's the case. Anyway, I've spent a good 3-4 minutes explaining things, particularly about that last stream. At least I showed the first boss. So the first boss is done. We're going to be going on to the second arc, or the second boss character, potentially, Madarame. And I'm hoping that for this stream, or at least by the end of this week, because I'm going to be streaming today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, hopefully, I should have Madarame pretty much done at that point. But we won't know. We'll see how far we can get through today, and we'll go on from there. So I might as well stop talking and let's continue. And I'm gonna put auto on.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
Thank you,
To
Igor.
think our master would give words of praise. You better treasure this moment, inmate.
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
Wait a minute, I thought we were already doing that.
I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
Okay.
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
Okay, so yeah, rank 3 with full, which allows us to get more personas. That is great. I love getting more personas. More personas, more things I can do.
Your contractors, inmate.
Yeah. And pretty much they're talking about stuff which I have secretly been doing a little bit here and there. Basically what they mean by that is this: if we can max out the Phantom Thieves and all the other confidants, or at least,
have you heard?
Which is what we're attempting to do anyway, we will be able to get their second forms, or like at least their personas will.
Like you heard last week, gym class is cancelled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance.
Sorry.
The gist is, don't go around.
I'm just gonna cut it here. What I mean by this is, if we max out the confidants of the Phantom Thieves, not including main character, we're talking Ryuji and Morgana and other characters who we're going to bump into later on. If we max them out, we will be able to unlock their second persona abilities, like they evolve. And I know through New Game Plus you can do, in this, from what I've been hearing, you can evolve it from a second version to a third version, but we're not going to go for 3 versions, we're only going to go for 2.
I'm talking about the incident.
Or at least as much as we can.
That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them.
The teachers have it rough, huh?
Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Different personalities?
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster.
Kinda like a persona or a shadow
Yes, and more
or
alert than
a
usual.
Yeah,
Did I finally talk about something that interests you? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
That's kind of a pointless way to get to knowledge, but I'll be fine with it.
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
But look what happened to Kamoshida.
He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself.
Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist.
Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is gonna be known for stuff like this.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots.
I always sound tired but this time
Plus,
of the
there's
day,
that
and I don't
rumor
want
about
to
you
be,
two
but
threatening
I'm just stop at
Kamoshida,
this
too.
point.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
I might as well say, for the voice actor for
Excuse
Yuji,
me.
hold on. I might as well say, for the voice actor for Yuji, his work in FF7 Remake as Red 13 is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I had an idea what Red 13 was going to sound like, but then when I actually played the game when Red's part of it and hear the voice and hear the way he behaves and stuff, it's just fantastic. It's just something more I'm going to get into when I do that review later, eventually. So.
Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Oh,
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
thank you.
Okay, we actually got a name there, and like I did at the beginning of this playthrough, I will always check the name of voice actors and stuff when we get when we get a voiceover. So let me check the cast here, and we're looking for well, it's Japanese voices. I'm looking for English voices. Not really useful. Trying to, and literally I'm at the minute of finding it. If I can't find it, I'm not gonna be disappointed. I'm just gonna be like, well, damn. A lot of Japanese voices. Okay. Okay, I've got the English voices now popping up. I'm just trying to find the right one. Oh, there we go. Chermi Lei? I'm trying to, again, if I butchered the name, I apologize, but yeah, Chermi Lei, voices Makoto in Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royale. I'm actually going to look up, see if there's anything she's known for as a voice actress. Oh yeah, yeah, she voices, Gage, in Borderlands 2 and in the latest Borderlands 3 DLC. She also voices, Asuna from Sword Art Online. Jesus, I did not know that. I should know better. Slapped myself in the face. Metaphorically. And yeah, like she just voices a lot of, well, actually a lot of voice character. Sorry, yeah. Me butchering words now all of a sudden. That's not good. Oh, she also voices Lucy Heartfilia from Fairy Tail. Did not know that. Should have known that. I literally finished it a while ago. Damn, I am not good at voice actors, as I thought I did. Kind of disappointed myself. Anyway, gonna end it there because the more I look at this, the more I'm like, I should have known this. I should have known this. And she was Pixie Bob in My Hero Academia for 3 episodes. Damn. Yeah. I just made myself sad.
Your must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you understand?
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Hold on, let me just replay that bit.
If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister.
That sounded like blackmail for a second.
Yes.
It sounded like blackmail.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip this. Oh no! Ah! I got hit in the head again with the. Soon I will be too smart to dodge out of the way. Soon I will be smart enough to dodge out of that.
Hey, have you seen that
Soon.
Phantom Aficionado website?
The what?
I'm the one who started it.
Okay.
You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
I have no idea what you mean, dude. Also, give me some space because you're right up my personal space. I don't like that. Particularly what's going on with Patana. Get back off of it.
Although, if things really
Back
are
off.
as I think, I should keep it a secret.
Had to make at least a
Kamoshida
little
used
joke,
me.
but you get what I mean.
I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Yeah, but I honestly have no idea what you're talking
Glad
about.
to hear that.
I do
It's
not
not
know
just
who you mean
Kamoshida.
by am I
There
a
are
part of the
tons
Phantom
evil
Thieves or
adults
not?
out there,
I'm
but
totally
sure
not the
Phantom
leader.
Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not? I want to work on this forum so eventually it'll be packed with tons of supportive posts. I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Do what you want.
Yeah, I will.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. So we're about to get combat on here with Mishima. I just love the fact that, technically speaking, he shouldn't know, but yet he kinda does. So I'm kinda acting like I have no idea what he's talking about, even though I clearly do.
Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close.
Or he's
What
just
do you
an
have to say to
obsessed
them?
fanboy. I mean, that could be an idea.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the
There we go.
wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the moon persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Okay, we got a new confidant. The Moon Persona, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even gonna go anywhere near focusing on that until days, which I think I should. It's gonna be like the least prioritized one for
You
now.
heard all that? Jeez. It was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
Has he figured out our identities?
Even so, I think it'll be fine. He seemed to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a
Almost
new target.
like a place where we
And we
could
need to stay
grind
sharp
might be
until we
popping
manage to
up
find
soon.
help. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
Go on.
What's with you?
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
Hey, it's
I'd
an
rather that than
important
be bad
lesson.
at every subject.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human.
That's terrible.
Bring it.
Will you two stop it?
That was terrible.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hey,
I am going to check this. So looks like we have a couple of things we can do. Not gonna hang out with Ryuji. And as much as I would like to do the focus on death, we're not gonna do that either. Because if I check, damn it, what button was it? Not that one. It was
Just add this.
let's see, that's not what I'm looking for. Stats. Me. Social statuses. We. God damn it. I'm not able. Freaking hell. Well. I screwed up. I screwed up the play. Okay. My plan was to try and start on straight away. That's not happening. Damn. RNG didn't happen. Literally didn't happen for me. Damn it. I might have screwed something up earlier. But if that's the case, then I might as well focus on death.
And?
Okay. I have totally forgotten what the thing was. I am literally going by the fly here. This was not meant to happen now. This was meant to happen much later. So the fact that I'm doing it now, don't say I'm skipping things where I've screwed up. I kind of know I've screwed up. I think I know I've screwed up here. Yeah, definitely 4. Okay, it's fine because yeah. Damn. It's not I think it is gonna start to bug me, the fact that now I'm starting to think, where did I go wrong? How did I not get kindness level 2 now? Literally, it is starting to bug me. So, I'm gonna try and not get it, not let it phase me, because it should, I have done everything to the letter here and it's not working, so, but I'll try and move on. I'll just be doing other things in the meantime. So, one I can do.
What are your thoughts? Oh, right.
Okay.
Oh.
And now we can go and. Yep. Okay, I know what one it is. Here. Yep. Guys, if I'm not gonna max out kindness straight away, well then I can focus on some other stuff like proficiency, since that will help me craft more stuff.
I've been waiting.
Thanks for the money.
Man.
Okay, femme fatale. I guess
This is it.
it's a woman, because femme, kind of makes sense to me. I'm guessing that.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching and...
Oh yeah. I know. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I shouldn't have skipped this. Should have. damn.
Anyways,
Damn.
what's
Damn.
Miss
I am
Claus's
screwing
president
up
with
more
us?
than I thought I was going to.
And the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
I've let the thing get to me too hard.
By the way,
I'm trying to skip through most of the
Seems as
stuff.
though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Yeah, he's only been here a month or so.
Yeah.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding
Someone
guy.
is fishing the...
I don't mean
Someone is fishing! I'm not fucking gonna pull on it.
The rumors about that odd calling card ass posting aren't going away either.
So, hit the mic there. Shouldn't
I
have done
didn't
that.
expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Nijima-senpai.
I
Up.
don't know that it was tactless. Anyways, we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
Oh. At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah, yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
She's onto us. That girl seems rather
You
sharp.
think?
We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off. Talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me, study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
Okay, if this is what I think, yeah,
What are you
it is.
bringing us here for?
Okay, this is gonna be
Just do as I told
Mementos.
you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
You won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker's stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright. Now get the meta-nav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go.
We need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The keyword is... mementos.
Huh? What are you trying to pull?
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
Ah, jeez. That again? Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Okay. So yeah, this is going to be the first and probably the only time on stream I'll show Mementos, because I will skip the dialogue here since this is technically filler.
The hell is this place?
Yep. I had a feeling this was probably going to be happening on this stream. I will make a note for it. Okay, Morgana's just turned in their car. But yeah, I will make a... Okay, I will, try to make it so that for now, at least, we'll show Mementos here. We'll show, like, the first area or two until we get through this bit, because this is important. But after this, like, when it comes to Mementos, I'll do it off stream. And the reason why is because we're going to be dealing with a lot of personas like this, so... yeah. This is essentially just grinding filler, in a way, so... it's the main reason why I wanted to skip the grinding. Unfortunately, this is kind of like one of a couple of times where it is, necessary, so I'm just gonna make sure I collect everything, and yeah. collect everything, beat everything up. That's basically what I do in grinding.
That shadow was crazy. Very nice.
I like Jacker a lot.
We're done here. Let's go. Yeah! Victory!
It's okay.
And the only good thing from Mementos that I've seen is that, well, if you've missed personas from palaces, potentially you can find it.
Joker.
Oh wait a minute, we don't have to go down the targets up here. So, but as I was trying to say, like, the good thing about Mementos is, well, you can encounter personas that you missed in the original, in your original run through in palaces and stuff. And you can actually find ones that you wouldn't, that you could only get through, through fusions like Mandrake here. At least from what I've seen.
You powered up from the top pass.
Just,
We're done here.
but yeah, this is just gonna be very quick battles and stuff because,
All right.
you know,
And that was
this is just gonna be simple. And this is our target area. And again, because there's no audio, this is just gonna be, you know, fight this guy, beat it, move on to the next bit. Okay. Oh, it's an uppercut. Trying to, I think it's that's the name of the persona. If not, I'm butchering the name, in which case I apologize. Damn, you were meant to credit. Oh no!
He's going to miss a lot more now.
I wanna be your sledgehammer. Oh no! Now all of a sudden I'm thinking of Peter Gabriel. I am distracted easily. Oh no. We want to do this again because Ryuji fucked up. He got dizzy. He got dizzy from a weak ass enemy like this, bitch. I dare you get dizzy from him. I am giving Ryuji crap because he deserves it for missing. I dare you get hit, and I dare you essentially, you know, screw up in a way. Okay. And that's the first request done of this playthrough. Probably the only one which I'll show because a lot of these requests are filler as hell. So it's just a lot of filler, a lot of grinding. So that's why when it comes to this, when it comes to Mementos, I'm gonna cut as much of it out as I can. And leave the all the request stuff off stream. Do I have fire? Yes, I do. How ironic, a slime's gonna kill all these other slimes.
Cool, Joker. Go. Or I'll handle this. Pass the baton and follow up. Dance, Carmen. Nice job, Panther. We all took them all out.
Okay.
That was so easy, I'm yawning.
Okay.
That one is no joke. Be careful.
Nah, I'm just gonna kill him.
Boom time. Persona. Enemy defeated.
How unfortunate. Shotgun. Shotgun. That's better, Agent. That is a lot better.
Okay. Easy win. They were nothing.
Okay. Me trying to hit that enemy and completely screwing up.
Now's our chance to strike. Go! Hit their weakness.
Yeah.
It's all too easy. Okay, your turn. Mine. All right. Dance. The contact made you stronger.
I might as well just keep rely on for most of this here because
A stylish victory.
this guy's where's the map?
I can feel it.
That's not what I'm looking for. R1. There it is. Oh, okay, so I'm going the right way. See, I'm not gonna lie, this is a simple map for the first area. It's just the more times I play through Persona 5, the more times I go through Mementos and things like that, the more I notice things different. And Mementos, like every time you go to it, the map is going to change. So it may be straightforward here, but next time around, if you go in from the beginning, it's going to be a different area. Completely, it's going to be completely different.
Man, that was easy.
That's why I say it's a lot of filler. So yeah. I'm just gonna skip this and we'll just head down to the next area, which I'm pretty certain is, yeah, it's a rest area, but it's also gonna be where we end it for now. We'll get back to Mementos later in the story. And what I mean by later, I'm talking potentially the end of our little playthrough, potentially. But I'm pretty certain this is it for now. Yep. And this is a new thing for Royal, but again, since it's just optional, I'm just gonna do this on the off stream because it's easier. It also means I've got stuff to do when I'm not streaming, you know what I mean? So. Okay, the sticker I'm about. Okay, good. So now that we've done that, should be able to. Yeah, again, I'm skipping this because honestly. Okay, now go to Mementos. We're gonna do that off stream. I wonder who that person is. We'll get to him later. Okay.
What's up?
Okay, so again, I'm gonna do what I did here, and that's clean, because help us with our kindness. Also help Ryuji out. Was I not Ryuji? The guy in charge of the cafe, so that it'll be easier for us to max his one out. Which is something which, not gonna lie, I always forget to do. So. Okay.
How've things been? You know, with the special activities. Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately.
Jeez,
I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
Okay, first things first, why did you call it that?
the Phantom Thieves aficionado website. Fan site for short. You need a catchy name if you want people to notice you. This is all a bit of P-Thieves propaganda. Basically, there's no point to taking
I'm sorry, I am
face
facepalming right now.
That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
I'm just gonna give him the credit that he wants. But yeah. Oh.
Alright.
I am not happy about that. So yeah, Mishima's confidant, there's a way to go around it. I'm just not gonna focus on it that much. Cause we'll get to his stuff, probably. But again, I consider most of his stuff as filler, so that's why I'll probably do it off stream.
Hey.
It's just bad, and I do mean bad. Okay, we got something else we could do. And I'm actually gonna do it, so we're gonna move to the walkway. There's a reason why I'm doing these now, and might as well. It'll help. It'll help in the long run. Okay. So now, Beefle shop.
Oh. What did you say?
Okay, I have to remember this. I'm not gonna lie. So, large barbecue bowl, medium. Okay, medium beef. Okay. That.
Yes.
Okay. It was large beef bowl. That one.
Hey.
Medium beef.
Nice.
Something.
Well.
Okay.
You.
And I'm pretty certain that gave me some more money.
Man.
And put professionally up by 5. Yep. Yep. That was necessary. And they just got it in there for the thieves' den, which I won't show. I might show once I beat the game, or get as far as I can. But at the same time, it's similar to how it's always been, it's filler. So, okay.
Yep.
We just got another, alright. Just got another request where we can go for Mantis. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not. Well, like I said, I'll do it off stream. So, but for now, I want to check something. Okay. Pretty certain he's just gonna be out of the room a bit. Okay. Out of the. Didn't mean to do that. Out of the room. Yep, he is. Good. I want to make sure I can max out the time thieves. So let's try and get Ryuji's up again. I think this will be 5.
Wanna get going?
Hopefully. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Good, got the... I'm getting this sorted. And again, because this is... It's not important, but it's important, kinda. I'm just gonna skip it. 1, 2... rank 5, good, that's all I want. Try and get Ryuji's up as much as we can, because it might be important later on. It's really important later on. Okay.
Ah, you're back.
Hey!
Oh, we could. We could. But for now, not gonna say yet. I want to start on as soon as possible.
Please
we can't
consider what
because
I have
we're
to
not
say.
even at the right
You.
kindness.
Hmm? If you'd like.
But we'll listen to this again.
Very well.
By listen to him, I mean skip his dialogue completely because it's not pointless. There's honestly no point in doing it. So, well, maybe no point. We'll start confident with him eventually. It's just it takes a while to start it, which is why we might as well do it early. Looking at that one, I think. Yep. And there we go. It's knowledge rank 2, so that's actually good. That's a good thing.
What are your
Trying to
plans?
get as fast as it's done as possible. Okay. Okay, again, let's... Okay.
Alright.
Chances cure stays in this prime members. That's actually pretty good for Ryuji. So, yeah. So, for instance, if Ryuji gets dizzy again, he could probably take himself out of it. So.
Ah, you're back.
Right.
Hey! Hey, hey!
Well. Okay. Word I'm looking for. It'll be appropriate next month, I can say that, probably. I'm just making sure it's done right. And then there's me. Okay. Where am decide later. Okay.
Please, consider what I have to say. Hmm?
Don't really want to be a politician, just saying this so I can get this done. Okay. This is the Persona. Okay.
All right.
Good. Again, I skipped in dialogue, but honestly, this is just, you know, minor things. And now, yeah, and then the next to this is basically exams and stuff like that. So I'm actually going through this reasonably well. And by reasonably well, I mean decent enough. Oh. Oh. Okay, good. Again, I'm actually looking these up. I'm not gonna lie, hence why I'm skipping dialogue here. And mainly so I can get this through as smoothly as we can, so we can get the actual gameplay. That one, and we're looking for this. Okay. So, here we'll start a new confidant as with one of the new characters of Royal, which is why we're going to do it.
Many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to
It's
ignore.
minor, but it'll probably pop up as importance
We believe
later.
the mental
So
health of our student body is absolutely vital. So we've acquired the services of a therapist.
we got a shrink now.
The floor is yours, Doctor.
We essentially have a shrink.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is...
The mic just went.
My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
He's right behind you. Say that right after you should have thought of. Kind of ironic. Kind of ironic.
How do you know our names? Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
I honestly didn't care. I might as well skip this panel because, you know, this is auto. I can tell this is just gonna happen. So, okay. Yeah, this is gonna be the quote-unquote counselor rank, or the counselor confidant, in which case I'm just gonna shrink it.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists.
I gotta give a good... I know what, I might actually start giving taglines again for these parts. I mean, seriously, a counselor flipping Arcana, or a counselor flipping Confidant. This is weird. It's just weird having that, but... yeah, now. Things happen. And again, like, I have options here, and because we don't have a counselor, like Arcana type of thing, we can't really get all of his straight at the beginning, because we don't have that type of persona yet. But, you know, screw it. And again, this stuff is mainly filler to me, so I'm gonna try and cut most of this if I can. Like, this stream, I might just go until we get to the palace, somewhat. But I don't know.
How are you?
Okay. Oh yeah, this is literally filler again. So,
welcome.
Right. Alright, and now it's rank 2, so when Joker's infected with an element, he may recover immediately. So, Counselor rank essentially helps you with status elements. Sounds like, but it's mainly to do for your character. And I think the more we do his stuff, like the more we go to him, the higher our health or SP is gonna be, so our higher our magics.
Let's go to bed.
Okay, so I can't really do anything here in the evening, personally, but just gonna go through this. And again, it looks like the next ones are just gonna be like
I'm so sleepy.
You know, it's not gonna be important, it's just gonna be side stuff.
Last day of exams.
Hopefully we bump into a character we're going to be introduced to
I
here.
gave up on the exam.
Cause,
I was playing some games, and then before I knew it,
you know, there was that guy we just saw in the background. I went, we'll get to that guy later. Hopefully we'll get to him. Dude, I'm gonna shit on him a bit.
Nobody's expecting.
I'm just gonna shit on him.
Size is
'cause I want.
meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember.
And it's...
Am I imagining things?
Huh? That second half sounds kind of funny.
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
Do we have a stalker in our midst? Or a creeper? Okay, we're gonna get to the scene. I love these anime cutscenes so much.
Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on. Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
Not that!
Is there something you want?
That's my line! You are the one stalking me!
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me, ever since the train!
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car. So this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
Oh, okay.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay...
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
That's a bit forward. Starts it though.
Be the model for my next art piece.
Model?
All that I've drawn so now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
I love
For some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
It's so awkward.
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa.
Okay, we got a
I'm
name.
Motorame Sensei's pupil.
We have a
and I'm being
name.
allowed residence at his place.
Okay, so I might as well point this out right now. Yosuke butchering the surname. Thank you. Yosuke Kitagawa. Again, butchering the name. Voiced by Matthew Mercer, who has done many video games that I have played in the past, and he's also done a lot of animes that I have watched as well. I'm going to bring up a couple right now. Attack on Titan. That's the voice of Levi. That guy right there just talked. Voices Levi in Attack on Titan. He's also sorry, got something around my throat. But yeah, he just does a lot of video games and a lot of good you know, a lot of animes and a lot of stuff like that. I will admit, he also, like him in video games, it's kind of ironic. When you play a game, you think it's going to be good. He either is voicing the main character or is one of the additional voices in the game. So, just looking it up right here, Matthew Mercer voices Hit in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super. In the video games, you know, he voices Hit. He is also SBO and Sonic, and Sonic stuff like Sonic games, and he also does the voice of Yamato in Naruto, Shippuden, and Boruto. I might as well get those things out of the way, and we'll continue this right now since he's playing Yosuke. As for
the one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
Okay. As for the Madarame, he's another voice actor that's done a lot of video games, a lot of anime as well. Cal, I'm trying to remember the name. Cal Hubert, who is one of the ones that's always involved in Funimation.
I'm sorry, like Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
Okay.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
I love the humor. Because before he actually says the words model for my art piece, it sounds like something else he's planning on, and that's what gives you complete red flags until he says model and he acts like an artist. You're like, okay, dim them down, but at the same time you're still skeptical because you never know. That could be a front.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
I'm not gonna say a word. I'm just not.
Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well?
I'm not saying a word.
I see.
When you have the option to not say a word,
Fine.
take it.
Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Okay. So, yeah, we're just going back to stuff which, again, it's very, I wouldn't say bland, but it's very, you know, quiet at this point. Okay. So, from here onwards, there's only going to be one thing we're going to be doing, and it's going to be, it's going to be up until next couple of days here, so that's why I'm fast forwarding a lot. We should get another cutscene, I think. If not, okay. Well, you know. Not, I'm not gonna be complaining. I'm just gonna, you know, do so. So, I'm actually gonna recruit some guy.
Oh.
Yes, all right.
Let me explain.
Okay. I think this is going to be the art exhibit thing. I don't know if it's going to be anime or not. If it isn't, again, we'll listen in if it's voice, which I think it is.
So crowded.
It is.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, alright?
You came.
Yeah.
You really came.
I just love the... Hold on, I might as well say this.
You came.
Okay, and then...
You really came.
See, the tone of voice there is so funny.
Left us those tickets.
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now. I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw, too.
See you guys later.
Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
I told you not to come out!
Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home? I guess we should do a quick pass through at once. Which way are we supposed to start? It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person. Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
Naturally, you say?
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame. My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
And we're stuck in the crowd.
There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, alright?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually, one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself. He's special.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei!
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're sensing something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artists satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach. But he seems really friendly.
Indeed.
Oh, this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
This one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it. To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece. Something wrong?
Don't mind me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Hey!
Okay, so might as well explain. As soon as I realized the voice actor from Madarame was Kyle, just hearing the voice, I am literally hearing Gohan from Dragon Ball Super coming out of Madarame now. I am not lying about that. So I'm literally hearing adult Gohan, which is weird. But as soon as you realize stuff about voice actors, you start listening. And then you're like, holy crap, this is because I'm hearing such and such from this show.
Let's not worry about it for now. It's about a post online.
Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shaq and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing? I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with Mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Oh. Yeah, right.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
Yep. I know I'm skipping dialogue here, but I'm really trying to get through this game as quickly and as efficiently as I can.
Okay. Well then.
Alright. So I'm gonna do what I did again, which is the coffee.
Hey!
Oh.
Yes, all right.
Let me explain.
Okay.
Alright, so see both there.
This is it.
That's right.
So yeah, I might as well point up. I think we are getting to the point where, yeah, we are going to be getting to Madarame here. It looks like so. We might be going into the palace maybe now. At least the first attempt, maybe. I'm guessing. Yeah, okay. So, I think we are going to get to Madarame here, so
Doesn't look, if anything.
if
What?
I'm right about this.
It's supposedly a shack. Looks like the fact.
Oh, we have to go to... Okay.
Wait.
Alright. So, I am skipping a lot of dialogue here. I do apologize, but it's important because I'm trying to get through this.
Is that it?
We're at the right address. The door plate does say Madarame.
You ring.
Okay.
Who is it? Sensei is currently...
It's Takamaki.
I'll be right out.
People really do live here.
Takamaki-san. You two are here as well?
Again, the tone. He's like, he's all happy that An's there, and then when he notices you and Ryuji, he's just like, oh, you're here too.
He's abusing people too, yeah?
Are you serious?
We read about it online.
I'm noticing the tone. I do love the laugh.
Preposterous! Not only is the plagiarism impossible, but abuse? He welcomes pupils into his own home. This is no act of violence, it is charity. And I'm the one residing here and studying under him. I'm saying it's not true, so it's beyond doubt.
You might be lying about it.
That is utter rubbish. I had no family when Sensei took me in and raised me into what you see now. If you continue to ridicule the man I owe my life to, you will rue this day.
You really think that?
Yusuke, what's the matter? I heard you yelling.
These people are slandering you with baseless rumors.
Forgive them, Yusuke. They must have heard some bad rumors and came in worry for their friend's safety.
Understood, Sensei.
Well, even I doubt that a cranky old man like myself could be liked by everyone.
That's not what we meant.
I'm sorry to have butt in on your conversation. However, I do have neighbors around. Won't you please keep it down? Now, if you'll excuse me.
That was discourteous of me. I'm sorry. I know. I think you'll be able to believe in Sensei if you saw that painting. It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
Sayuri?
This was the painting that inspired me to become an artist.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know all this fine art stuff, but even I can tell that this is impressive.
When I first saw you, I felt the same powerful emotion as when I saw this painting.
Me?
I wish to pursue beauty like this. And I believe drawing you will be part of that pursuit. I implore you, seriously consider my offer. I'm sorry that you took the time to come all this way, but I must assist Sensei today. I hope that we can discuss this further another time. If you'll excuse me then.
Those two seem like nice guys, don't they?
Maybe the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is a different person.
Man, right when we thought we found a new target, too.
How's the metanav?
Oh.
Hey, the app.
Was it picking up our conversation? This display. It means that Madarame has a palace too, right? But why?
Madarame, plagiarism, and then shack, huh? These seem to be the keywords.
For real though, what the hell's going on? Does an old man like him really have a palace?
We have the person's name and the location. All that's left is the what that Madarame mistakes this shack for to enter his palace.
You mean, like how Kamoshida thought the school was his castle?
That's right. Let's try saying some things. They can be random guesses.
It's a bit sudden, though.
Why don't we start with castle?
No candidates found.
Then what about prison? What a pain.
I like that last second one. That's kind of funny.
Warehouse and guidance counseling office. Might as well add farm.
No candidates found.
Not a single hit.
Should we come back another time?
A building that's related to artists. If we think from there, what would it be?
Well, I don't know. Probably like art museum.
Beginning navigation? Whoa, really?
Okay, so this will be the first.
When did you activate the nav? You surprised me.
Didn't have much of a choice. I
think we just happened to get it right.
What if I hadn't noticed and then wandered off and got caught by an enemy?
Probably would have figured it out once you started walking on 2 legs.
So even you can slip into the metaverse without realizing it, Morgana?
Yes. In a place with minimal cognitive distortion, the differences can be subtle.
Forget that. Look! That shack is seriously some kind of museum?
Let's go check it out.
It's a bit over the top, like the looks like. Right? So this will be the first of what's going to be 2
so extravagant
trips
to the point that
to
it's
Madarame's palace.
Museum, right?
Potentially 2 trips.
This is Madarame's?
Well, a palace is a world formed by a mind twisted by desire. Remember Kamoshida's castle?
Madarame's artwork is on display at museums in reality too, though. His exhibit was popular, and people already respect him. Why would he fantasize about a museum?
You got a point. It ain't related to plagiarism or abuse either.
Let's try looking around. Racking our brains here won't do us any good.
Right. That aside, ain't a museum a must for Phantom Thieves?
It's probably traps.
Yeah, all those old man's fans were super strong and all.
That has nothing to do with this.
No, I don't mean that. It's
look at that
traps,
insane
not
crowd.
fans.
Yes!
Okay, so this is technically part of the palace infiltration, but we're not going to go all the way to the treasure here.
Yep.
Because what we actually go, we only get up to a certain point, then we actually have to go back. So this is kind of like a canon way where, like, this is just a way to realize our target in a way. So just so happens I actually like this like this part of the game, like Madarame's Palace. I always enjoyed it because it's actually kind of cool. But my favorite one's actually the next one that we'll get to later. I'm not gonna say the name of them yet, but once you'll see why. Just because the character we actually get, and you know, things like the character we're gonna get and things like that, or at least things of that nature, which I love. So.
Focus.
And plus I might as well break everything and make sure I can get stuff. Since this is like free, right?
Hey, this doesn't make any sense. Madarame's famous for having a variety of art styles, but all the portraits on display here look the same. This is way different from what was at the...
Wait a sec. Ain't this that guy we saw in Mementos? You know, the one who was shit-talking Madarame?
Natsuhiko Nakanohara. His name's written on the plaque.
Dude, I don't get it. Why is there a painting of him in here? And more important, why is his name written under it?
You're right. Doesn't art usually have, like, the title of the piece or the artist's name?
This is quite the mystery. Alright, let's keep looking around for now.
It's almost like if he's a plagiarizer, then the names here represent, you know, everyone that he's essentially ripped off.
Huh?
Hey, isn't this a painting of that guy?
It says Yusuke Kitagawa. There's no mistaking it.
Huh? Wait a second. What do you think these paintings are? I think you're right.
For real? All of them? But it was only Yusuke when we went to his place before.
This must include former pupils as well. Only one remains now. Taking into account what that Nakanohara guy said earlier, things are getting clearer. Alright, let's keep investigating. We need something to further confirm our deductions.
Well, I'm still gonna do stuff.
Hmm? Look, a treasure!
Ooh. 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 Yeah. I see you.
Oh!
What's in this chest? I wonder what it could be. It's a weapon for... Wakana.
Oh. Yep.
Okay. Let's take the brochure. It's a map. Of course it's a map. It's always a map. There's always maps. Alright.
Look at this.
The Infinite Spring? A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds. These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives. Those who cannot do so have no worth living? Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
But Doy, you think?
Phony geezer.
In other words, his pupils are his property. He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true. He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood. I wondered about those portraits on display. They must all be his pupils through his cognition. This even says that they have no worth. Couldn't this be about the abuse? Madarame will keep them around as long as they're useful to him. But the moment they're not...
He's treating them like slaves or tools.
Jeez, it reminds you of something we saw earlier, doesn't it? In this playthrough.
He did say that he owes Madarame his life for being taken in.
But still...
When we were at the exhibit, I praised one of the pieces on display. But Kitagawa-kun acted strange. Maybe that piece was plagiarized too.
What's the call? Ain't this enough to target Madarame? That's what I'm talking about!
Hold on, you two.
So yeah. Looks like we have our next target. And I feel like... I have a question here. Alright. So...
Let's do it.
I'm actually gonna save right here. And I'm gonna end it there. Because we've gone for about an hour and a half. I've explained a couple of things. What's gonna happen here with the series and what's gonna happen after this. I'll just do a review. But more importantly, we are now getting into the Madarame stuff, the Madarame arc with everyone, and we're finding out what's really going on with this supposed artist that turns out to be a plagiarizer. And tomorrow we'll play some more of this. We'll get into hopefully palace infiltration. We'll try to get all the way up to palace infiltration tomorrow, which might make the video shorter, I will admit to this, than this one. But there's a reason for that. And then on Wednesday we'll go straight into the boss, because I have a feeling as soon as we get to the infiltration, the next day or next couple of days afterwards, we'll have to send the calling card in. So that's at least my plan, which is why I plan on getting this palace done this week, and then next week we'll get on to the next one, which is one of my personal favorites. I might try and get that one done with next week too, if not the week after, because I do not know how my schedule is going to be the next few weeks here. But for now, still going to play Persona 5 Royal for now on stream. When I'm not streaming, when I'm not streaming, it'll be mainly me doing Palace Infiltration or in this game, or I'm going to be doing other things. So for now, hope you enjoyed this stream. We went through a lot of talking. I ended the stream. I cut it a few times to explain some stuff and hopefully to teach some people. But hope you enjoyed this. Next time, hopefully we'll get to the Palace Infiltration. And then by Wednesday, we should be ready to take on Madarame to do the second boss fight. Hope you've enjoyed this. See you guys next time for some more Persona 5 Royal.